everyone, and welcome to Some Plus Cuisine. My name is Harper, if you did not know, and today is a very special day. It is my cat's 10th birthday. As you can see, he is very pleased with himself. He also is actually like really mad at me right now. But it is his special day, or at least I should say, when this video comes out, it will be his special day. He will be 10 years old, and in a couple of weeks, you know, quote unquote, from now, it'll be the first time we ever met 10 years ago. Oh. There goes my glasses. But more or less, he's now a big boy. He was just a little boy. I'll actually find a picture of us together when he first came home. His brother, Mr. Sebastian Brumbaugh, the dog, is not here today. He's with his friends. So more or less, Bootsy's having the best day of his life. Because it is Bootsy's special day, I decided to be, you know, the extra mom that I am and make him a layered cake. Now, we're using the same recipe we did use a while ago when we had, I think, Bootsy's like 8th birthday on this channel, but we're going to customize it a little bit by actually following the directions, and more importantly, also making a Harper does it by herself without any really knowledge of what she's doing frosting, or I should say cat-friendly frosting that he can eat. But more or less, you guys will be following along, and yeah, it should be a fun video, so let us begin. Okay, so first things first, we have the all-purpose flour and some cheese and also our eggs and our tuna. Now, I am doubling the recipe because, you know, we're trying to make this into a layered cake, so yeah. I also just say that this tuna, I could not find completely like sodium-free tuna because that doesn't really exist anymore. So I got the lowest salt content, or I should say lowest sodium content tuna we could find. We're using gourmet tuna, so you know that we are both extra and couldn't find other kind of tuna. I'm going to just open this up and then put it in, and then put it in the, what do you want to call it, bowl with everything else. Oh, it smells so bad. Like, not in a like it's rotten kind of way, just, you know, it smells like tuna, and I don't like the smell of tuna, so it looks really nice though, so Bootsy's a very, oh god, Bootsy's a very spoiled cat. Ooh, I put too much tuna in here. It says you only need half a can of tuna. I used 2 cans. Are you laughing, Mama? I'm almost gonna put more flour in here and we should be okay. I'm gonna say 2 eggs is okay. I might put in a 3rd if I am really feeling nervous, but yeah. This is why you should read the directions. You see the whole thing about me saying, oh, I'll follow the directions this time, completely went out the window, but more or less, we're figuring this out together. You know, it's okay, it's okay. I am indeed gonna use 3 eggs. I might use a bigger bowl, but it's okay, more or less. There's other ways to get the whites from your eggs. Some people, you know, use this like contraption to actually suck up the yolks after they crack them all in. Some people just take them from, you know, their bare hands. I think Tasty, they usually say that's the best idea. It's just, you know, do it with wet hands. But I was taught this way, and like many things in life, you stay with what you know. So I continue doing it this way. It's a little bit more, you know, it's a longer process, and it can, you know, end in disaster, but it's the way that I've always known it, and I stick with it for some reason. Bootsy and I have had a long history together. You know, I got him when he was 11 weeks old. He was the only cat who was really moving around when I went into the Humane Society to adopt a new kitty cat. And I think for some reason that really I gravitated towards that. I don't really know why, but he was the only one who really was like, you know, interacting with me. And so even though there were other cats, so many other cats around, he just was the one that I always just kind of stayed with. He had a quite traumatizing ride back home from the adoption center, or Humane Society. We had 2 older cats when I was younger, named Bosis and Philo. Yeah, Philo, but Philemon, I think, is his full name. And they are names of a couple in, I think, Greek mythology. But more or less, we had 2 cats named that, and they hated, like absolutely hated car rides, and were like meowing and freaking out in the back in their little cages. And of course, there was like this very small little cat who was also freaking out too, because I think, you know, that experience of having other cats freak out really freaked him out, and so now he hates driving the car. So more or less, I wasn't the best owner when I was little. I didn't really know how to hold him correctly or take care of him very well. Thankfully, my mom was there, of course, to teach me how. And of course now he's, you know, happy and okay, and I'm a way better mother than I was when I was, what was it, 10 years old, 9 years old? Yeah, 9 years old. So thankfully, I'm a better owner now. But yeah, he was my first, like, you know, real pet I had. And you know, he's been kind of like there, you know, through it all. He's watched me like grow and change and mature, become a better person. And yeah, so I am being extra making this dish, but at the same time it's kind of like a thank you because, you know, he's such a great cat. Well, this has gotten way more sappier than I thought it was going to be, but I think with that being said, we have the mixture right here. It smells and looks way better than the older one that I used before when I accidentally substituted his cat food for, you know, tuna, but more or less, we have the ingredients. I'm gonna get the cupcake pan, and then we're gonna actually fill them up because the oven just finished preheating. Now, please don't eat it yet. So wanna just hang out with me? Bootsy doesn't know how to like just look at things. He has to eat it too. This might be a terrible idea. I thought this would be cute just so you can see him, but this actually turned out to be a terrible idea. Okay. No. Let's be a good boy. When you try to be cute with your kid and it completely backfires. I just don't want them to overflow either. We had a problem with overflowing last time too, and this might overflow again because Lord knows I'm not good at this. Da, 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 da. You know, I had the camera angled so you would be sitting on this side of the table. So the fact that you're sitting right there really irritates me because nobody can see you being adorable and also obnoxious. Haha! But more or less, I think that's all. So here they are. Hopefully they're not too much filled up that they won't, you know, expand and blow up or whatever, because that has happened before in multiple videos where I have made cupcakes. But more or less, here we go. We'll put these in the oven for 15 minutes, and while we're waiting, we'll also work on the super simple and easy frosting. So yeah. Okay everyone, so we are back. I think they're done. They look a little bit like they're not done, but I think that's because of the kind of tuna. They look pretty good. Bootsy is slowly coming up. There, his little nose, but it's really hot, Boots, so please don't touch that. You're gonna get yourself burnt over there, bud. I'm gonna let this cool off for around, you know, a couple minutes while we make the frosting that I'm completely making up. Oh, hello, Mr. Bootsy Boots. How is my little kitty cat? Why are you purring? This is not a time to purr. We got the little bit of cat food we're gonna use, and then we're going to pour in some water. I'm gonna mix this all around. I am just completely just pulling this out of my butt right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if this turns out terrible, that is why. Cornstarch usually makes things harden, I think. So, pour some in here. My mom's nodding yes, so if she says yes, it must be right. This is not what I thought it was gonna be like. Hey Mom, what happens if I put more cornstarch in? Does it thicken up with more cornstarch?
It'll just become cement.
Okay, that's what I want. Just a little bit more. Yes, it is fascinating, Mr. Boots. You are fascinated. You are too fascinated. Please be mildly fascinated. You know, you were way better at this last time we made this video, I think. I'm probably he wasn't, actually. Oh, that was way too much. Oh, shoot. You didn't see that because Bootsy's head was in the way. But that was way too much. But actually, this might be it. This might be the thing. This, you know, Bootsy's distraction might have made this actually work out. Or not. This might just be a disaster now. Yeah, I'm not sure how well we're gonna... Yeah, this just looks like a hot mess now. I would use the blender except the fact that, you know, this is like cat food, and I don't think my mom wants me to destroy a blender like that. So, if I put more cornstarch in, is that a bad idea? I'm gonna put more cornstarch in. This is like when you start really failing at a recipe because you're just making it up. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing. Probably shouldn't have done this all at the same time. I feel kind of unsafe. Bootsy, have it. No. Oh shoot, the camera's dying.
Super simple and easy.
Okay, we are now back. Officially just become disaster 101. The frosting is looking, yeah, I'm just gonna put more. This is a disaster.
It needs 10 minutes to solidify.
Really? I didn't know that. So I put way too much in then. I thought you said it would become cement, but not after 10 minutes. I think like 1 minute or like a second. Oh, Oh no! Your girl just messed up. So we're just gonna like, you know, mix this around until it becomes, Okay, I'm just gonna clean this all up and then we'll deal with this as it goes along. This has become an official disaster, starring Mr. Boots, the Disaster King. No! Okay, so while the frosting solidifies, we're going to just take out the little cakes while we wait. It looks pretty nice. Definitely, even if I did put way too much oil or pan, whatever it was, on the cupcake tins, they definitely was a good idea because these are coming out so nicely. Bootsy is sitting on the chair just glaring at me because he's mad at me. Oh, also shout out to my mom for helping me out because, you know, I messed up. They are all right here. We have quite a lot. I'm trying to see if I like stack them up like this. That's too much. So if I do like 4. That might be nice. It's kind of, yeah, but that might be the thing that I'm gonna do. I might do like 3-3, and because we're using, oh, that looks disgusting. My mom just showed me the frosting. Yeah, it's like, oh, it smells terrible. Yeah, you can see it. Oh, that looks, Bootsy loves it, but that smells absolutely
That's because
terrible.
I heated it up.
Yeah.
And it's, you can see how it's clumping, so
yeah.
like if you're using cornstarch and gravy or something, you have to keep working with it.
Okay, thank you.
You made this.
I know, but I didn't know it would be that disgusting. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but we're going to figure it out no matter what. So, I think this has gotten a little bit too cementy, so I'm going to put a tiny bit of water down, and then we're just going to mix that water around. This looks absolutely horrible. We're completely going creativity, Harper doesn't know what she's doing route, so welcome. But more or less, I'm gonna put 3 down, like so. This actually looks cute, and I thought it was gonna look. Sadly, I don't have like candles or whatever, but last time I did candles and fire with Boots, it didn't turn out very well. Like, it turned out fine. He wasn't like, he's not dead or whatever, but it scared the living beers out of me. So I'm not going to do it this time because that's too much work. Okay, everyone, so here we go. I put some like doggy treat sausages on top. Bootsy likes them, so I thought, you know, whatever. There are 10 of them, as you can probably see. There was an odd number amount of stuff, so I had to, like, you know, put another one on. But yeah, this is the cake that I made. It looks quite disgusting. Come on, Bootsy, really? You're gonna, come on. He's like just sitting there staring at me. Come on, Bootsy, really? Okay, fine, I'll grab you because what a little drama queen. Okay, come on. Well, too bad. It is now yours to eat. Please eat it. Yeah, there you go. He's going for it. Does he like it? He's sniffing at it. Oh, he's having, okay. Really? Really? No, you cannot just eat the sausage. No, come back here and eat the cake that I made you. No, don't have another one. That's it, I'm taking all the sausages off. No, you're not gonna just eat the sausages that you know. No, come back here. You are going to eat the cake that I made for you. Yes, yes. Yes. No, no, no! Eat the actual cake. Yes, it smells good. Yes, you like it. Yes, yes! Okay, you're just eating the frosting right now. Really? I made the actual cake part. Can you? Yes! Yes! Happy birthday, Boots! You are eating this in a very weird way. Does it taste weird to you? He's eating it like he's possessed. I think he likes it. I think this has been a success. You're acting a little bit like a crackhead right now, how you're eating this, but you're looking cute, I think. So, and not eating any more of the sausages anymore, thank God. You're eating this in a really weird way. Is he okay? Is it too hot? No, it's completely, yeah, it's completely cooled down. Are you okay, bud? Okay, that was really weird. I hope I didn't accidentally poison my cat. That would really suck. But I think he's okay now. Maybe it was a little hot and he just had to react to that, but I think he's okay now. So happy birthday, buddy. I hope you like your food. I'm sorry that you had that whole like freak out for 1 second, but I think you're liking it. Why are you looking so mad at me right now? So, I have been told by my much wiser mother that the reason why Boots didn't really like it was because of the cornstarch. It doesn't taste really good and I put way too much of it in it. So I think that I'm probably just going to get rid of the frosting itself, keep the cakes, and then give them over time to both Boots and Sebastian. So yeah, that's my plan right now. I know that Boots does like the actual tuna stuff. It's probably just the frosting that he hates, which I don't blame him. That gagging sound did not sound like he liked it at all. And cornstarch is not the best, so, and I put a lot on there accidentally. But yeah, that's really all. So while I do this, I'm gonna give my my ending spiel because I'm a little bit too tired to actually get the camera back up. Professional person right now, but honestly, whatever. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you guys like the video, please click that like and subscribe if you like any more content. This is usually my regular content. I usually am better at cooking, and my animals like me more. But yeah, so yeah, more or less, that's really all for today. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and as usual, goodbye. I would clap, but I have a cap thing in one hand and a fork in the other one, so I'll just say goodbye and leave it at that.